The new moon in the morning, almost the new moon. How is everybody? I'm on the weirdo chair again. It's almost snapping at the back. Okay, waiting for everybody to come up. Waiting for you all to come up. Yeah, baby. Hi, you guys. Here I am. She is here. My pronouns are they, them, and her, and fuck off. Yeah, so those are my pronouns. Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness, I gotta turn the air back on. It's stifling. I'm up. Me too. I'm awake. Barely. Yeah, exactly. My pronoun, whatever, it changes every day, right? Excuse me. It's not ma'am. It's she, he, her, him, them. What do you say to Demi Lovato when she says she's a they, them? It's like, here's Miss Lovato coming in and she's like, I'd like to order them a coffee. Well, them is plural. So like, do I give you 2 coffees or what? They, them. Hi, I'm they, them. Okay, well, why don't you talk to them over there? Get out of here. What is that? Hello, they, them. I'm sorry. I know. Hee-haw, exactly. It's so, I don't know. I'd like to order dinner, and my name is they, them. Them, they. Fucking you stupid person. Like, what is wrong? I would like to be called they, them. That's mentally ill, okay? You are mentally ill because they, plural, more than one, and them. There's a group of boys, them over there. They, more than one over there, ordered hamburgers. But I guess she's going to eat all the Maybe she wants dibs on the hamburgers. I don't know. Aurora, Ontario. Exactly, right? Oh my God. They, them. Shut up. Hi. My pronoun is I'm Demi Lovato, and it's they, them. They're actually writing this shit in magazines. I'm they, them. I don't even know what to say. It has to be because they're possessed. They're fucking insane. I'd slap the shit out of my kid if she went around saying I'm a they, them. Are you really? Are you a they, them? Well, get out of they, them's house. Leave. Yes, the new moon, exactly. I don't even know what to say. I'm all itchy again. I almost set myself on fire earlier. This happens. I got some of Deanna's sage, and it went up poof like that. And I'm like, oh my God, I have no hair. I can't burn my scalp. Hi, Bobby. Still no word, Bobby. So I'm doing this, praying to God it goes through. They, them. Demi Lovato. Hello, they, them. Bobby, what's your pronoun? They, them? Him, her? Him, they? I don't even know. So, I don't know. Okay, so first, I want to start off with this. I want to thank you guys. This was from Tim. This comes from, hold on a second. Let me show you these earrings. These are so, they all better get a job, all 16. Oh my God. So I'm talking to Bobby this morning. I'm driving in the carpool lane. Yes. I already got a ticket on the phone. Like, not because I was on the phone. I went through a stop sign. Yes, I did that. That was a week ago. And I was on the phone with Bobby. I'm like, shit. Anyway, it was a half stop sign to a half street out of a blocked off street. Thanks, Bobby. So today I'm on the phone. I'm talking to her, and I accidentally got into the carpool lane. Freaking 210 freeway. So I get into the carpool lane, and wouldn't you know it, a sheriff on a motorcycle is behind me, and I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to say if he pulls me over? I'm going to say they, them are in the car. You can't see them? They're right here. Here they are. They, them. That's what I'm going to say. Sorry, Your Honor. They're all in the car with me. And the officer would be like, who's in the car with you? 6 of my friends, but they're dead, so you can't see them. I need to get a dummy to put in the car. Anyway, I got out, but I was trying to get out of the lane, but it was the double lines, and I could see him coming up, and I'm like, if I cross out of the double lines, he's definitely going to pull me over. Then I'm going to get like an $800 driving in that carpool lane. Bobby's like, move out, move out. I'm like, he just went by. She's like, behave, move out. So I went over, but I didn't mean to get in there to begin with. So there was that. Now, I want to say thank you. This is from the Indian Pueblo store, and Tim got me this, but look at these beautiful earrings, okay? Thank you so much, Tim. I just got them yesterday. Look at them. I'll consider it my birthday gift. Look, with the turquoise. Look at how super cute are these. Look, y'all, look. These are from Tim. Aren't they beautiful? Look. Yeah, so beautiful. And it's from a store called Indian Pueblo Store. And it is in, I don't know where it is, Albuquerque. It's in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Look at how beautiful. Thank you so much. They're gorgeous. I love turquoise. And they're silver too. They're really super duper pretty. Beautiful. Look. There. Just pretend they're on. I didn't have a chance to put them on because I almost set myself on fire. Totally different story. But they're just gorgeous. So thank you for that. Super thank you. And then I'm wearing it. Where am I wearing it? I am wearing this one. It's my second Morse code fuck off bracelet. And it's right here. Here's another one. I put this on because I went running, so I can't really put those on to go running. Anyway, this is from a fellow Torontonian. This is from Sylvia. And Sylvia's beautiful birthday card she sent. And she sent me the coded fuck off bracelets. So there you go. I put one on to go running because in my head, I'm like, as long as I know. And I've still got the other one on. So I've got 2 Morse code bracelets that say fuck off. As if people don't know what it means. But they're from, yes, exactly. There you go. Toronto. Yes, exactly. This one. This was from Sylvia. So thank you so much. I know. Where did she get these? This is just called, it's called Morse code bracelets. So I think with a hidden message, it's just like this. This one. And again, we'll look at Tim's earrings. These 2 beautiful birthday gifts arrived. Here's the earrings. I can't wear these running. I could, however, put the bracelet on running because I leave bracelets on and don't take them off when they're like that when I'm running. I know, the Morse code, it's great. So I put that on. So thank you so much, you guys. Thank you. I need one of those. I was just thinking of getting a tattoo back here, literally on my neck that says fuck off. I know, I've always wanted to. Oh my God, Tracy, birthday package on the way. Thank you so much for that, Tracy. Thank you very much. I think Tracy hit oil, that Texas oil. What do they call it? That black oil, black gold. What did they say on the Beverly Hillbillies? Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Yeah, the earrings are absolutely beautiful. And it's turquoise in there. Turquoise. Tracy owns an oil farm. An oil farm. Is it the right word? That's what we're telling them, Tracy. Look, so beautiful. Texas tea. There you go. Yeah, there's oil in them there hills, right? Black gold. Black gold. Yes, black gold. That's it. Thank you so much. I know, right? Totally, Cindy. Totally. No, it's unbelievable. So much support. So much support. So much support. There you go. Tracy. Bobby. Tracy was thinking of you. Oh, my goodness. Okay. My aunt. Yes, your aunt does. She has the oil property. And the 2 cute cows that her husband had. Okay, so West Coast time, 1:55 p.m. tomorrow, 5-degree Leo moon. West Coast, East Coast time. So New York and yonder, wherever his East Coast is, okay? So Eastern Standard Time, 1:55 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10:55 p.m. because we're 3 hours behind, right? So, although, yeah, we are. So the moon goes, the new moon, not full moon. What is wrong with me? The new moon at 5 degrees, 10:55 a.m. Cali time, Pacific Standard Time. So on the East Coast, it's 1:55 p.m. because remember, we're in different time zones. 10:55 a.m. West Coast, 1:55 p.m. East Coast. Okay, so happy birthday, Cat H. Cat H. Okay, sorry, I'll stop. Anyway, so we have that new moon. Now, I wanted to talk a little bit about the Lionsgate portal because I didn't talk about that last time. Every year on approximately August 8th, we have the Lionsgate portal opening. And that's when we have the Earth and the star Sirius, or the star system, the Earth and the star system connecting. So we have the Earth and the star system, and that's the Lionsgate portal. So it opens up, right? And it opens up during Leo time frame because what else would be the strongest point in the year? So Sirius is the fixed star that is the entrance into the Lionsgate portal. And it's apparently a portal for manifesting. I don't pay much attention to it because I just don't. I just see what happens. But it's a manifesting. Yeah, they say it's powerful. But the reason I say, okay, how do I want to word this? You can manifest all you want. And there's also karmic timing to what you're doing. So you can manifest, wish for, do this, do that, kiss people's butt, write out memorandums, do whatever you got to do. However, there's also fixed karma that comes in, meaning things for you specifically. So you can manifest all day long. Well, what happened? Tell us, Sierra. Tell us what happened. Tell us what happened during the Lionsgate portal when you manifested. So for me, when I manifest anything, it's like a year later it happens. It's weird, the timing. But our timing is off now. So it's kind of interesting because I feel the portals that are opening right now with the new moon and on August 1st, which is Monday, Uranus, Mars, North Node, combust, not conjunct. Technically conjunct, but they're the same degree on top of each other, like smooching honeymooners. Okay, so these three things, 2 planets in 1 point, are like this, right? So they're combust. That's when they're the same degree, as opposed to conjunct, which can be, 1 degree orb up to 10 degree orbs, depending on who's reading what, right? So when we're talking about the combination of the new moon on the 28th, that is opening the energy to me for dual portals to open at this point. So it's opening, I know, right? It's opening portals before the Lionsgate portal. Like it's literally opening portals before the Lionsgate. And I'll tell you something. The manifesting this year is interesting because we are off grid. So the veil is so thin. I don't know that I would necessarily manifest it like that because it's so thin right now. And we have the new moon in Leo opening up, the most powerful new moon of the year. So we have it because it's Leo. Sorry, don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. Just don't be a hater. Anyway, so that portal door opens up on the 28th, in my opinion. There are other portals being opened up by Uranus, Mars, and the North Node, transiting North Node. So when we have the transiting North Node being affected by Uranus and Mars, that is freaking huge. Just a side note, I was in the dollar store. Yes, you heard that right. I was in the dollar store. I like my girls in my dollar store. They're so cute. Anyhow, I was in the dollar store, right? Oh, my white tank. Yeah, I wear wife beaters. I don't know how to dress up. I wear leggings and wife beaters. And if I'm dressing up, I'm wearing a wife beater under my dressed up outfit so I can rip it off in the car and go running. It's all about running. So I was in the dollar store, right? And when I was in the dollar store, I saw all these masks in a bin. So I go to the little girl. There's a whole lineup of people. I got to be obnoxious. I go, what the fuck are these masks doing here, right? What the fuck are these masks doing in here? She looks at me, she goes, well, they're gonna shut, they're gonna mask mandate again. So I informed her that in November, it's on the ballot, okay? It's on the ballot to vote yes or no on requiring masks. She goes, well, then I'm gonna go vote no. I said, hey, when I come in your store here, I'm not wearing a mask. Hear me clearly. I will be stealing food. Yes, stealing food out of Ralph's. If they say I cannot shop without a mask, I'm going to take the food. They're either going to take my money or they're going to have to call the police. And we all know that in California, you have to steal over $900. So I'm stealing. I'm stealing blueberries. I'm stealing chocolate sauce. I'm stealing whipped cream and chicken. And I'm going to steal some Brussels sprouts too. I may get some milk. I don't want milk, but I may get that for my coffee. I may also get a bunch of Greek yogurts. And I will just say, because Newsome, mental patient, I'm serious. I just thought of it this morning. I'm like, I guess I'm going to get arrested because they're going to have to haul my dumb ass off to jail. This will teach Jason what that's like when they were teenagers, tag teaming me to get in trouble. Mother's going to be calling her son and saying, you got to get me out of here right now. because I'm literally, I know Magic Johnson's dead. He's dead so many times. He's like Bobo the Clown. You punch it and it pops back up and hits you. He boomerangs right back. So the mask thing, she told me they brought them in. They're putting them in there. I'm stealing salmon too. Fucking stealing salmon. That's right. I am. I'm just going to walk in. You know what? The kids used to do it. Not my kids. Kids in the neighborhood used to walk into Ralph's and they'd just say, fuck you, and take a bunch of steaks. They're like, what are you going to do about it? And you know what? No one did anything about it. So I don't understand why I can't do that. If you're going to make me, I'm going to put the money on the table, and I'm going to be like, peace out, bro. I'm not wearing a mask. Peace out. Not doing it this time. So it's going to be literally war. I'm going to be obnoxious. Peace out. Yeah, under $900, you're good. Yeah, so I'm going to steal $857, which should be about half a week of groceries. Oh, Lucas bought salmon. I'm not there, Bobby, for salmon. Yeah, I'm just literally doing that. I'm literally doing that. Salmon. I had salmon last night, the night before. I ate a lot of salmon. I can't handle people that are cheap with their dinner. I went out for dinner with a friend, and he was like, how come you're not ordering salmon? Because I ordered chicken. And I'm like, because I just ate salmon like 6 times in a row. So anyway, I didn't order the salmon. But see, anyone who knows me knows I love salmon. So there's that. It's still, yeah, I don't care if it's petty theft. Don't ask me to put a mask on. And then I'll be able to pay for my groceries. But what you're doing is trying to block me from buying food with nonsense. So the nonsense is more of a problem than me being a petty thief, okay? The nonsense and the lies and the shenanigans and the gaslighting about a mask being able to protect you is nonsense. Bullshit. Crap. Stupid. So I'd rather be busted with a $50 ticket in Los Angeles than wear a mask in the store. That's what's going to happen. Yeah, we're having dual portals. No, I mean, seriously, it's annoying. Why are people voting for this? How dumb are they? They need to be punched in the face. Seriously. Honestly, I'm not taking it anymore. Because, you remember when the pandemic started and people were screaming, some stupid person on here, she's like, all you care is you get your nails done and your hair. And I'm like, pretty much. That's what even people do at a funeral. I know I had a makeup person come and put makeup on Keith's face, not makeup, close his eyes and close his mouth, whatever, and cover up a bruise. I didn't actually put makeup on Keith, but yeah. So even in death, we hire makeup people to dude up the dead body. Hello, right? So I am judging much. Oh my God, yes. You know why? Because your compliance with masks, this is a judgment. This is a straight up, hear me clearly, straight up fucking judgment. Absolutely, 100%. Because the people in Germany also went along and complied with the mental patient with the beard, right? Oh, them. Okay, yeah, them, sorry. But yeah, it's absolutely judgment on my part. They complied with the guy in Germany with the mustache, and look what happened. A bunch of people went, oh, we should have saved them. My family was wiped out. Well, whose fault was that? If you do not fight back, it's your fault. This goes for any type of thing. This is coming around again. And it's so bizarre. But remember how they said, oh, you're killing my grandmother? I'm like, good. I'm glad I could help you out. Grandma should be off the planet anyway. She's probably sick to death of being here, right? So this time, the people with the masks are the people causing 100% of the problem, because they are the people who are complying with the government, and they are causing me to lose my freedom. That's what's happening. You're causing me to lose my freedom. Therefore, you are the problem. You are the problem. You are the mental patient. Some lady hiking today had her, I don't even know what she had, something on her eyes. I couldn't see her eyes. She had mask all the way down here. She's going up to 10,000 feet. Okay, it's 4 miles. It's 1,000 feet climb per mile. Basically, that's what it boils down to on that trail. So you run up it in 4 miles. You gain 4,000 feet in altitude in 4 miles. This bitch is wearing covered. She's covered. And I'm like, she's gasping. I'm like, maybe you want to take that off. Like, you need oxygen. I don't want to point that out to you, but, you are in altitude. And it's hard enough without a mask on. It's so disgusting what they're doing. So having had COVID is really, yeah. Oh, it can, sure. Yeah, it can. It can absolutely, but it doesn't matter. Having AIDS can affect you long term too. Being beat up by your husband every day can affect you long term. I don't see anybody stopping domestic violence out there. I don't see that. I don't see people stopping. More people die from fentanyl. More people die from fentanyl than they do from COVID. So fentanyl abuse has even longer term effects, because you're writing me on here, you're not dead with COVID, which I'm really sorry you got sick, but the fentanyl people are ODing. Biggest group of people dying in the last 3 years is people on fentanyl from the age of 18 to like 60. So like read that and understand the statistics about COVID are bullshit, and understand that your government put that out into the public, and I still don't give a shit if I get it or don't get it. I'm not wearing a mask. That's up to me. It's my body. If I can abort it 9 months or 8 months or 5 months or whatever, then I don't have to wear that. I can do what I want with my body. If you're afraid, you stay home. And I really believe that. But you're right. It has longer term effects for people. It can, definitely. I had it twice. I had COVID twice before it was, I had it in November of 2019, and then I got it, John got it the month, like a few weeks before Keith died, and had it the day Keith died. I got it 2 weeks before Keith died in June, because Lori told me what to go get to medicine ball at Starbucks. She's like, go to Starbucks. That was in June. So I got a medicine ball, and then a drink to make you feel better. And then Keith had it like 2 weeks before he died. And I think the only one in our family, no, I did get it. I did get it. I think the only one in our family who didn't get it was Jason. I think he's the only one that didn't get it. So yeah, no, well, whatever I had, I couldn't get out of bed for 2 weeks, which is weird for me. I'm never sick. So if you have a compromised immune system, you stay home. That's what you do. Just because you have something, you have a double, wait, I'm a double moon. You're a Leo rising and Leo moon. So you're a double Leo. Not a double moon, double Leo. Cancer sun, Leo rising, Leo moon. So double Leo, technically. Yeah, no, it's a total scam. People do get sick. People get sick. I understand that. More people are dying from overdoses from fentanyl, okay? More people are dying from fentanyl. So until you bitches out there with your mask wearers, start dealing with people and fentanyl and how the government's letting fentanyl in through the Chinese government, then like don't be whining to me that you have the flu. I don't care. Or whatever you have. Stop the kids dying on fentanyl. So yes, I did get the virus. I did. People are dying from alcoholism and fucked up livers. What about obesity? Come talk to me about obesity. More people die of obesity every year. Heart disease due to what they eat, what they drink, what they do, than ever died of COVID. That was convoluted numbers, a scam, all of that kind of thing. Yeah, of course, your body's natural. I'm not a pharmaceutical believer. I'm one of those people. And actually, I'll tell you this, before John went in to get his hip surgery at age 69, they had no record of him. And they asked him, where are your medical records? And he said, what did he say? I don't go to the doctor like that. He never went to the doctor. That was a 69-year-old man with no record. So that's the same with me. I don't go to the doctor. I don't have health insurance. I'm not fucking sick. I don't live like that. That's my choice. You can have your abortions and you can rip those babies out. Then you go do that. And he got hip surgery because he had a birth defect, where the tall people in our family get it. So he had to have a hip replacement, but he was 69. It's when the ball of the hip, you know, it sits in the socket. When you're super tall, in our family, it goes outside like this. So here's the thing. And at a certain point it goes out. And so that's the problem. Yeah, see, you don't need it. I mean, if I'm sick, I'll go to all of you like every other illegal person on planet Earth does, and they get taken care of free. So why would I even pay do you know, I'm going to go back to the moon in a second. Do you know, when I looked for health insurance, it was over $500 a month for me to get health insurance. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I'm 55 turning 56. My natural resting heart rate is between like 48 and 52. I don't have high blood pressure. I have no clogged arteries. I have nothing. I'm an athlete, and they still want to charge me over $500 a month for me in case I need it. No, I'm not doing it. Okay? I'm not doing that. No, I'll go in. If I want to go, I'll pay $100 and go find my doctor. I'm not doing that. So until they start really acknowledging people who do it correctly, meaning they're not over abusing the system because of their own choices. If you're going to go out and shoot up heroin and then overdose and catch AIDS and do everything, whatever you're doing that to yourself. You get free service. I get charged $500 a month and I'm not doing shit. So it's weird. It's weird. There you go. There you go. It's just fucking weird. I mean, we had health insurance with Keith when Keith was born, and he did have to go to the hospital after the home birth because he got stuck and John saved him, but he still had to go be checked up. And John had an inkling that something would happen, so he got health insurance for that. And with Jason, we had health insurance for the birth, but they didn't pay for the home birth, so that ended up costing us $6,000 out of pocket. So it costs you money out of pocket to have a home birth to not go to a hospital, but I was insistent on that. So that's me. That's just whatever. Yeah, the healthy, you get punished when you're healthy. You're punished in this society. Punished. Yeah, you're punished. I mean, what is that? On what planet are you respecting people that choose not to respect themselves through whether it's ignorance, whether they don't know, they don't know how to get out of whatever they're doing physically? I'm not talking about accidents, obviously. And I'm not talking about things like, hereditary birth things. But if you literally are eating yourself into getting adult diabetes, that's on you. That's not on me. I didn't do that. Take care of yourself. They overtime. It's just weird. It's bizarre. It's so bizarre. And did you know if you are like super, super overweight and you want to fix your body, that's all covered for by insurance. But let's just say you're old and you want a new boob job. That's not covered. What kind of shit is that? What kind of shit is that? Right? No, but they do self-abuse. You drink all the time and your liver shuts down. Oh, it's a disease. It's not a disease. That's the biggest crock of shit. The biggest crock of shit in life. Your addictions are not a disease. It's familiar behavior patterns based on passed down trauma. You do not have to drink alcohol, but you choose to, and then you get addicted to the substance. Like you like the taste of the substance or shooting up, whatever. No, if you're born with something, you're born with it. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about being born with something. I'm talking about people who go out and literally, okay, first of all, if you're eating Mexican food every day, beans and rice, and I believe it's a choice in my opinion too. It's an energetic choice, but it's based on trauma. Like if you're slamming heroin in your veins and drinking till you're fucking yourself up and ruining your family, you have unhealed trauma, but you're still refusing not to look at it. It's not your fault you have the trauma. Whoever traumatized you, it's their fault. But it is your responsibility to fix your trauma instead of debasing everybody around you with your trauma. Like you actually have to fix your own trauma so that you don't destroy yourself. So I don't even know what that means. But anyway, home cooked meals, yeah. Yeah, I don't use salt. As I said, I don't make gravy. I got yelled at. My kids were little. John would be like, why don't you put gravy on the turkey? I'm like, because gravy is a bunch of bullshit made with a bunch of fat with a bunch of flour. And you always have an upset stomach after it. So I'm not listening to you sick after I cook. Yes, I do like caffeine. Exactly. But you can find organic caffeine and you can have coffee, you can do whatever. They try to say that. They're like, coffee is a bad addiction. It's not like slamming heroin up your veins. And from most people, drinking coffee or wanting their coffee does not cause health problems. And in fact, if you're asthmatic, coffee is good for you. So you see, heroin in no way is good for you, I guess, unless you've had a broken back in the hospital. opioid. But when they say that, oh, you're a coffee addict, are you trying to compare coffee to crack, you motherfucker? No. I mean, what is that? Stop gaslighting. You do the heroin, you do the fentanyl, you do the fucked up shit. You smoke weed all day long. You're not sick with cancer. You've got the problem. Yeah, drink 3 cups a day. There's nothing wrong with coffee. Nobody's in the hospital ODing on coffee. I mean, unless they're drinking pots of it, and that's a whole other kind of person. Most people are having their espressos, their whatever, their coffee in the morning, at night, organic coffee. You don't have to drink Starbucks. You know, yes, it's business. I know what they allow because it's business. I know it's all money. But don't talk to me about being healthy. They killed Dr. Sebi, who's talked about what you eat and what it does to your body. It's like common fucking sense. If you're going to eat rice and beans every day, I know it's a cultural thing, but just if you're raising your kids on rice and beans, if you're raising your kids on pizza, bread, and cereal, they're going to get diabetes. Who told you that's food? And that comes down to poverty, where they do it, where they segregate people based on poverty, where they can't afford fruit and vegetables, right? Where they can't afford it. So the government deliberately targets people that aren't in the higher echelon financially, so that they have to fill their kids' bellies with cereal and bread. It's not healthy. It's not healthy. I mean, bread is a filler food. Cereal was made by Kellogg's, okay, in 1902 as a health food because they didn't know what to do with all the grain and the wheat. So they shoved it into cereal, overcharged you, told you it was healthy. It isn't healthy. Apparently they put Roundup in it, just saying. Rice, rice, it depends on the rice. Rice is obviously something, but rice, people can eat off of rice. If you have balanced, it should be 40, 40, 40 or 20, 20, whatever. Just 30, 30, 30, whatever. 32.5. Just balance it. Like your carbs, your fats. You need fats. They had this whole bullshit where you don't need fats. You need fats. You need stuff. You need all kinds of things, right? So it's just weird. I mean, no, you should eat I always put greens. Like I always put colors on my kids' plates. Everything green. Potatoes, rice, green, meat. I used to make them meatloaf and stuff like that. Oh, rice is way better. Rice is way, way better. Healthy fats. Eat butter. Why would you eat margarine? It's chemical. Yes, moderation. Yes. Linda, perfect. Okay, back to the new moon. The new moon in Leo is making me speak about food. 5 degrees. So rice is rice, all carbs. You eat everything in moderation. Absolutely. Absolutely. But yes, farmers markets, grow your own food, do all of that. Yeah, lentil meatloaf, do stuff like Roundup. Well, they have that. They say that in the cereal, the Roundup. Yes, basmati rice and chickpeas. I'll tell a funny joke. So I had a rice maker. I gave it to Keith. And our neighbor, Mary, her dad was Hawaiian, and he'd always say to Mary, make the rice. But he'd say it with an accent. So when Keith was little, he heard this all the time because he used to eat over there all the time. So he'd come home, he'd see my rice maker, and he's like, Mary, make the rice. It was just funny. He could do it better than I could. Beets help your liver and kidneys and everything. Absolutely. Sawdust and cereal is crap. Cereal will make you swell, and it's sugar, so it's ridiculous. But anyhow, long, boring story short. Let's see, who's saying how caffeine can make your teeth yellow? Well, caffeine can make your teeth yellow. I drink caffeine. These are my natural teeth. I gargle with coconut oil. I'm wearing a retainer, so you can't really see. But yeah, Sag rising. Oh, Sages are so funny. Keith would mimic every like cultural voice pattern of his friends. He would mimic when he was cooking the dinner. Psychic attack. What is a psychic? What is a psychic attack? Psychic attack is when people direct negative energy your way for whatever reason. For whatever reason. Like, they may not like you. They may not like the fact that you're happy. They may not like the fact that you have a business, a husband, a kid. They may not like your feet. They may not like your makeup. So they throw stuff at you. Now, a true psychic attack by evil witches, okay, is when they literally try to take you out on the astral level. So they go up outside of the physical level and they connect with other people. They see each other on the astral. It's like going to the gym and going past somebody and knowing who they are because you see them every day, but you don't talk to them, but you're both working out. So they go out of their physical bodies onto the astral level and they're both working. So when they conjure up something against somebody with more energy, more than one, they conjure it up and they direct it at a person. Now, having said that, I don't know why George Bush, Bill Clinton, whoever, why it doesn't work on them. But a true psychic attack, and when you work with psychics, they're the worst bunch of bitches. Ask Deanna. Deanna and I work together. And she tells the story. I can't remember it, but there was this one psychic there. And she was always doing voodoo. And she was literally putting cat litter in her concoctions that she sold to people. Are you fucking, Jesus. Anyway, she would always come by me. And I guess I was coming out of the bathroom one day. And she got near me, so I hairsprayed her. That's what I did. I sprayed her with the hairspray. I'm like, get the fuck away from me. That's what I did. She did. And the owner of the store knew it. And it's a store in the valley. And they knew it. She put cat litter in her concoctions. Cat litter. Do you hear me? Not clean cat litter. Used cat litter. Yeah, she was nuts. But she was always like stalking and they get jealous. If you have more readings in a store and I hairsprayed her. Deanna had to remind me. She's like, remember? And I'm like, no. She goes, she came out of the bathroom and she was in your face and you just sprayed her with your hairspray. I'm like, well, I am always carrying, even though I don't have hair now, I still have hairspray. Yeah, makes cats like you. The cats fall in love with you. Yeah, you have to really be, I know, I didn't know she was doing that. I just heard this after the fact. Because I didn't like her I didn't mind her, but I don't like you when you practice negative shit and you do black magic. Like, you're going to work around psychics. When you're asking about psychic attacks, you're working around all kinds of non-God-centered psychics, along with God-centered psychics, along with other kinds of psychics, along with voodoo, Satanist, hoodoo, Hindu, religion, prayer, Sikhs. You're working with every group of people, but you are working with a large group. If you go in for a reading over here and you're going to God-centered, understand the opposite polarity is there, and there are Satanists there, and they were doing rituals there. There were tons of people that worked in covens and all kinds of shit. Anyway, I carry hairspray. It's a thing. I just have a little thing and I'll whip it out and I'll fucking hairspray your ass if you're bugging. I'll hairspray your dumb ass if you're bugging. But understand, in that particular store, we had one person. There were many offices, so say like 20, 30 psychics, astrologers, Reiki people, whatever they were doing, right? So we had an office up front that handled all of our appointments. So you would come to work to your office because you were an independent, to your office, and you would look at your books to see how you were booked. So how were you booked, right? If they see you booked, they put spells on you because they can't handle the people like you. They want that. They want to take that from you. That's what they want to. Yes, some witches are good. I'm talking about black magic Satanist witches in their covens. Some, whatever. I mean, we all, in a metaphysical occult world, as a psychic practitioner, that's why I say metaphysician. We are all extremely well versed on different types of things and how to do it. That's just part of this. So it's just part of this. That's just what happens, right? Yeah, I don't do drugs. I mean, yeah, people like to say that. And people like to tell, weird story. When I worked at that store and when I left that store and I went looking for another office, right? Hairspray blinds them. Do you want hairspray sprayed in your eyes? Get the fuck away from me. Boom with the hairspray. Nobody wants hairspray in their face, so just get away from me. But that's it. Don't come close to me. I don't care who you are. Don't touch me. Don't take my hair. And don't do that shit, because I will hairspray you. That's the first thing. If you really bug me, I'll carry a lighter, flick it, and hairspray it in your direction if you're a weirdo, okay? So that's just something I've always carried in my purse. But I know, I've Googled, yeah, I know about the Lady Gaga thing. But yeah, I just do that. That's just who I am. Yeah, I could. It's like pepper spray. It's gonna be, nobody wants hairspray in their face. Like, it makes you like gasp in your eyes. Like, it's gross. Do you get it in your eyes? Remember in the 80s, you're spraying your hair up and you're like, oh my God, I just sprayed myself, or I tasted it on my tongue. Ew. Yeah, demons, Aquanet. Aquanet will kill someone. That's all we need is we need Aquanet on our hiking stuff. It's bear spray. It's Aquanet. Like that. Yeah, no, it just get away from me. I don't like people near me. Like, don't come near me. I don't care if you're a girl or a guy. Don't do that. Don't get behind me. I don't fucking like that. So, and if they come up close to you, understand when you work in a psychic world, metaphysical world, occult world, they're all doing stuff that with an agenda. They're all doing stuff, and they're not the most grounded bunch of people. I mean, they literally think if they pull a lock of your hair and put their menstrual blood in your food, you're going to do what they say. Now, some people can. I mean, some good practitioners can get anything they want to have happen, but understand, just because you think you can do that as a witch doesn't mean you can do that, and you're manipulating energy. So it's, yeah, the evil eye, exactly. But here's the thing. So, okay, trolls. Yeah, troll spray. It's the original troll spray is Aquanet. Rave for his comb over. There you go. Rave will do it too. That stuff's so sticky through the squirt bottle. That would just get in your face and you'd be like, I can't do it. But similar to Coke, I still eat a bit of chocolate with caffeine. Yeah, caffeine's not like cocaine, but that's okay. You can say that if you want. Nobody's died of a caffeine overdose. They have, however, pardon me, when they put a shit ton of caffeine, like 800 milligrams in your pre-workout, people have died from that. Like, they've had heart problems from that in those diet pills where they put the, it's like phenamine, but it's a natural occurring one of it. And they put in like 800 milligrams of caffeine. In a cup of coffee, you're talking anywhere from 80, if it's espresso, to like 120. Nobody's died from that. So cocaine people die from. I buried my stepson from it. So don't try to say it's like, don't do that. Don't buy into that bullshit. No one's fucking dropping dead from espresso. No Italians are dying from that. No, Greek people are dying from that. None of that. Snorting cocaine can kill you one time. So yeah, it speeds up. It has caffeine has a speeding effect, but nobody's dying like they're dying from cocaine. In the pre-workouts, they are getting heart problems when they put extraordinary high amounts of caffeine in, of fictitious caffeine, not real, not naturally occurring caffeine, chemical caffeine in it. That's a problem. So there's that. But everybody's, yeah, Monster, Red Bull, yes, those have over the amount. Like, it's like 16 cups of coffee. People who drink coffee are not usually doing that. Ephedrine, yes, ephedrine, thank you. Yeah, ephedrine. They put ephedrine and caffeine in weight loss products, both natural, both FDA approved. Those cause problems. But when people try to say, oh, it's like cocaine, it's like that, shut up, shut the fuck up. It is not like cocaine. Do you know how many people drop dead of cocaine? I can tell you one in my house personally, because I buried them. So yeah, give me a break. And I can tell you of a couple of other people within the last month. And I can tell you of a lot of people, Andy Gibb, I can tell you of a lot of them. They die of cocaine. So you're not dying from having 3 espressos in a day, okay? You might be jittery, but you're not dying from it. So yeah, it's not like cocaine. The reason cocaine is so dangerous, from my understanding of it, and I've only done it once, it wasn't a drug for me, but I've only done it once. And when I first went out with John, he liked cocaine, so I bought him cocaine and I tried it with him. Yeah, I was an instigator. I was 20, he was 41. Anyway, so I decided I didn't like it then, because I'm already hyper, and it kind of made me not hyper, so it had the opposite effect. Anyhow, the reason it can cause so much problem, my understanding of it, is it crosses through the neural pathways of your brain, so it goes right to increase your dopamine immediately. So it finds the quickest way to the happy point in your brain, number one. Number two, once it's carved out that electrical pathway, remember, they shock your heart, they shock your brain. So we are electricity and energy, right? Once they've crossed cocaine, once you do it once, it figures out the quickest way. So it carves out like a hiking trail, the quickest way up the mountain, right? It finds the quickest way to get to the top and to, quote, make you happy. And then it depletes every kind of dopamine in your brain, and you end up sad and depressed like a piece of shit for the rest of your life, lying on your back on a couch, trying to get, yeah, meth probably does do that too, but I think meth just blows up your brain. So the cocaine, it's so addictive because it goes there immediately. But because it works electrically through the body, it'll stop your heart. It'll rewire your heart and shock it. And if you don't have someone there to start you up again when you're overdosing, guess what? You're going to drop dead. That's what's going to happen. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, cocaine's ridiculous. Do you know how dumb men are? They're like, yeah, let me do cocaine and I can't get my dick up. That's a beautiful trade-off, that you can't get an erection and fuck somebody and have an orgasm. Way better fun than that. It's so stupid. So stupid. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Thank you for that. Thank you. Why am I commenting on Carrie Fisher? Wait, why am I commenting on, oh, do a reading on Carrie Fisher and her cocaine. Wasn't she on LSD when she died or something? Yeah, we all take a long flight from London to the US while we're jacked up on hallucinogenics. Well, I arrived in LA on hallucinogenics, so I get it. But, yeah, I know, right? No, cocaine actually can stop your heart. It stops your electrical system and you can never gain back. Here's the devil's trick, y'all. Here's the devil's fucking trick. Once you do a drug, and once you do the drug and it depresses you because it depletes your natural brain chemistry from being happy, you end up depressed for the rest of your life on psych meds. You can't even find your way to be happy. You got to be doing false shit. That's the devil. That's the devil. The devil's taken away your natural source of joy by giving you drugs and fucking up your brain chemistry. Right? So it's terrible. Terrible. No, not tonight. I'm not doing it tonight. I'm going back. Carrie Fisher is the shape of a pill Prozac. I have no idea. Carrie Fisher, okay, I saw her dad, it was before I had kids. I was at the Flamingo in Vegas. Extremely short, shorter than me. So he had to be 5'4", 5'5". So anyway, Carrie Fisher only got her gig. The only reason Carrie Fisher is anything is because of who her parents were. So it's kind of interesting, but I don't even know what to say. Carrie Fisher, Cola. Yeah, well, Carrie Fisher, I mean, Elizabeth Taylor was Elizabeth Taylor. She was married 8 times. She didn't have that good a picker. She had no picker. Like, her picker was like, yeah, Eddie Fisher is 5'4". Let me marry him because Richard Burton ain't taller and cuter and more of a dude, but an alcoholic. But let me marry him twice. Then let me marry that weird guy out of the drug rehab, even though you're not supposed to do that. So let me do that. Yeah, and then let me marry Mike Todd. Didn't he die? Which one? She got really fat with the guy that was in office, the politician dude, if that was Mike Todd. And then she married someone who was gay too. She had 8 marriages. There's no need to get married 8 times. Just shack up with them. Then you can get rid of them, you know? Her man picker was broken. Oh, she had no man picker, but she grew up in the industry. Warner. Yes. Thank you. She grew up in the industry, so you know she was traumatized. And then they put her, no, they didn't put her. They put Judy Garland with Mickey Rourke. Not Mickey Rourke. Mickey Rooney. Not Mickey Rourke. Mickey Rooney. How tall are those two? 4'10"? 5'2"? And we were looking up to them like that? Like, what was that all about? It's very strict. Mike Warner, Mike Todd. Mike Todd and Mike Warner? I don't know. Yeah, they're all crazy. Who cares about Elizabeth Taylor? She did that. And Carrie Fisher, I mean, Debbie Reynolds, poor Debbie Reynolds, you know, she married that guy that gambled her entire fortune away. Like, that was a narcissist guy, whoever that guy was. We men, I know, we petite, tiny men. Like, Mickey Rooney, and then John Warner, thank you. He was a politician, right? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm a bit of a mental patient on my live videos, so don't hold me accountable. Rooney was I'm very, very tiny, and so it's probably why they put him with funniest movie, Judy Garland, and she's walking down the street in the Easter parade, and she wants everybody to think she's pretty, Mike Todd and John Warner. Okay, got them, those two. So Judy Garland's walking down, if you watch the movie The Easter Parade, and she's making the stupidest fish faces, and all these men are looking at her, and she's like, yeah, I'm so cute. I was like, that's funny. Greer Garson, exactly. That was funny. Yes, exactly. And all these people married Mickey Rooney. He was married like 7 times or whatever. Why are you marrying him? He's 5'2", 3'4". Why are you marrying? I want to know why you're marrying him. And then he died and his son kept him hostage or something. It was like elder abuse. And I'm like, how does that even happen? Like, how does that happen? 5'0". Yeah. Well, that's your chick. Mickey Rooney was a dude, you know. Her violet eyes. Yeah, I know. It was interesting. I wonder if her eyes were really violet or just a weird shade of blue. She used to go with George Hamilton to drain her blood in Germany. What is the name for that? A name for that is vampire. That's Wizard of Oz. Yeah, Wizard of Oz. That's what we're living in, is the Wizard of Oz. We have these weirdos, Gavin Newsom being A1 number weirdo. We've got these weirdos and old, you know, poopy pants in office. We have these people running the country and people are like, well, you know, I'm doing my part. I'm wearing a mask. You're a loser, okay? And you should be beat up. But that's not a nice thing to say. So I'm going to pray to God that you get some common sense in your head. So we literally are listening to the Wizard of Oz. We're listening to some mental patients behind a curtain talking garbage, crap. And then, you know, the whole entire country has literally fake cards. So not only are we listening to people who are telling you to get shots, pretending to get shots, they're pretending. I would like to take all their blood and see if they really got shots. Okay, and the monkeypox. First of all, oh my God. Okay, so my acupuncturist, I asked her, why is it monkeypox? And she's like, because her face kind of gets this stuff. And then she looks at me and she goes, I don't understand why that looks like a monkey. I go, because they're picking on animals. It's animal abuse. Thanks, Mindy. Thank you for that. It's animal abuse. Bat soup, you got it from a bat this, bird flu. Stop picking on the fucking animals. AIDS is from a monkey. Now we got monkeypox. Do we have monkeypox in the gay community? So again, they're targeting the gay community. Now it's going to work its way into the heterosexual community because nobody's going to give money for the gay community like they didn't do with AIDS. That's why it had to go to the straight community, okay? Because no one cared. So, and I was told that by the head of the LA AIDS Foundation when I was pregnant with Keith. So sometime around 1994, because our shelter worked with her. She actually literally said, they get more donations when they say it's heterosexual. I know the poor monkeys are being picked on. I mean, monkeys are little bitches. They swing from trees, and if they don't like you, they're going to throw their shit at you in the zoo. But they're smart. And why do they have the monkeypox? And how does the monkeypox get from the monkey to the dude? Like, is the dude, again, screwing monkeys or biting people? I don't know. I'm confused on that. But I love this. If you look at Anomalies video, okay? If you look at Anomalies' little video on TikTok, I think I said it to myself. If you look at that video on TikTok with Anomaly, he's talking about that woman, the head of the whatever health department, and she's actually, hold on a second here. She's actually saying that the monkeypox is in the gay community, and she goes in the men who like men community. She wouldn't even say gay. It's like, are you excuse me, bitch, why are you telling me about my health? Okay, like, go away. But then she says, I saw this on Anomalies TikTok, and then she says 2 children have contracted monkeypox. So Anomalies like, she's like, now it's going into children. So Anomalies like, did it ever occur to you, like, the men are with the children? Like, if you don't draw that conclusion, you don't know how it got there? Like, what are we saying? Why is this being reported? Why are we listening to bullshit? It's bullshit. It's like listening to Fat Boy in Korea. Where is that guy in North Korea? Fat boy who makes everybody starve in his country. If his country stood up against him, there'd be no more starving. He'd be starving. It's just, I don't even know what's going on. It's so stupid. That's all they got. Yeah, that's all they got is Anomalies. Great. Yes, dual portals. We are I know they say it's airborne. That's why they want to put the masks on. Okay, shingles. Who gives a fuck? Don't suck random strangers' dicks then. Whatever. Do whatever you got to do. Pedos. Yes. If it's going to the kid community and it's transmitted through sex, then what are we supposed to conclude? What are we supposed to conclude? I guess we're not allowed to say that. Anyhow, okay, could it be a strain of smallpox? Yeah, it could. Yeah, it could be a strain of smallpox. Why is it cropping up now when they want to suffocate us in masks? Because Agenda 2030 is coming up. They want to take the money away, make a one system order, get everybody out of their houses, make all the idiots think getting money from the government is a good choice. It's not a fucking good choice. It's a dumb choice. Don't take from the government. The government will fuck you up the ass in the end. The government is like a rapist that comes into your house and says, I'm going to buy you dinner, I'm going to love you, and then tries to rape you up the rear, okay? That's the government. Do not take from the government. Do not work for the government. That's why all these mental patients, they have government jobs. They have government jobs. So they are good little minions. Like, I want my pension. You're not going to be alive to have your pension. You will never get your pension. You will never get your Social Security. You will never get it. You know why? Because Agenda 2030. So if you live another 8 years, so I'm going to be, oh my God, I'm going to be like 60 something, 64. I don't even want to go down that road. I just don't want to go there. But anyway, so if I live to be 64, they're going to have Agenda 2030 in full fucking swing. In full swing. You understand? When it's in full swing, we are not going to have a way out. All the money you stashed and saved, you're not going to be able to use it. They want to mark and track everything. This is where barter's going to come in. And it's really going to be like Escape from New York. But it'll be Escape from these fucking people. We incarnated here, and these fucking people are telling us what to do with our lives. I'm not here to please you fuckers or anybody who's scared and has to wear a mask. Like, suck dick on that one. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not getting the vaccine. I'm not doing it. No. N-O. No. Bite my ass. Okay, so now getting back to double portals. I actually believe that this new moon is opening up another portal. So let's look at it this way. This is what I got in my head. This is a download I got, and I don't even know if this is correct. So if you believe that when Earth meets the star system, so when the Lion's Gate opens up on the 8th of August, it's actually the beginning of the new moon. But when it opens up on the 8th of August and the Earth connects with Sirius, right? And it opens the portal door because it opens the door to the star system. I actually don't think they want that to happen. So what I feel that they're doing, I literally feel that as Mars, Uranus, and the North Node, transiting North Node, are combust. I think they're all at 18 degrees. I want to say 18. Let me look that up to confirm before I speak and some bitch-ass troll says you bitch-ass got the degree wrong. Fuck you trolls. Anyway, let me just look and check in my ephemeris to make sure so these fucktard trolls don't come after me. Okay, so we're looking on August 1st, and we have the node at 18. And we have, wait, what's conjuncting? Uranus is at 18, and we have Mars at 18. Not only is that a conjunction, that is called combust. When two things are at the same degree on top of each other, split by millimeter seconds, that is combust. It's like on your honeymoon, if you got a good honeymoon, your man's on top of you like this, or your chick's on top of you like that. It's like that. We're together. So the planets are traveling together. The new moon, I feel they're opening up because it's the Leo portal beginning and then on the 8th, right? So we're talking 28th to 8th. So we're talking 10-day time frame. I believe, this is a download I got, take it or leave it. I believe they are directing something from Earth. I don't know what I might want to call it, but let's look at this a bit different. They have telescopes, right? Like even Mount Wilson has telescopes. I need ice cream always. They have telescopes that have magnifying glasses on them to see into the sky, obviously the pretend sky, to see through the dimensions to the hologram, because we're living in the fucking Truman Society. Anyway, they have those things. I actually believe they're directing telescopes around the world to block the portal door of the Lion's Gate, reflect the energy back to the portals that are opening up with on the 1st of August with Mars, Uranus, and the North Node in order to circumvent. So when you're manifesting like this. So like I want this to happen and it's coming back on me, so I can't get clear movement. They don't want us to move forward. So I feel like they've got two different portal openings going on to block the Lion's Gate portal in order to keep people down at that time. That's what I'm feeling. So they're putting a mirror to block the energy. So like if you had a mirror in your house, we all have mirrors in our house. If you had a mirror in your house and somebody's beaming a flashlight at you from across the street, if you open your front door and you put the mirror there, it beams back onto them. And then it pushes the energy back behind them, which is where I believe the other portal is. Because we're talking about a star portal and an earthbound portal in Taurus. And there's many. So they're trying to get us to go down a different portal, which, okay, so let's look at it this way. Let's say, I don't know, however many people are on the earth. Let's say millions of them believe in the portal and millions of them believe in manifesting at that time. So the energy accumulates at the same time. You've got me doing it, you doing it, them doing it, people in India doing it, whoever's doing it, right? So the energy collects at a particular time and it raises the vibration. Now with the raising of that vibration, if they point a mirror at us when we're trying to get through this doorway and they push us back and we go through another doorway, we don't know this. It's very subtle timeline shift, okay? Very, very fucking subtle. And we go backwards, then we have less power back there than here. They do not want us to succeed. So we go back this way. When we go back that way, right, we are stopped. I don't know. I just got a download about it. That's all. It just came to me. That's what they're doing. So they got everybody doing it. And when we raise the vibration from inside that dimension, without realizing where we are, AKA, what's that show? Oh my God, Twilight Zone, where the guy wants to go, remember the how-to cookbook, and he's going with the aliens to start the new planet. And he's got everything. He's living in a house. He's got a wife. He's got curtains. He's like, I'm so excited. I'm on the new planet. I've got everything. Until he opens his fucking curtains, he's in the cage. He doesn't even know. That's what they're doing to us. If we get through the Lionsgate portal, we can tip the energy like this. They don't want us to tip the energy. So if we raise the vibration, but it's trapped because of the way that it's been reflected back to us, then it blocks us from reflecting outwards. It turns inward, and then the manifestation becomes lessened. And that's what happens. That's what I think they're doing right now, because they're doing everything they can. That's the download I got. By download, information that came through to me this afternoon while I was cleaning, I heard this outside of my head. I'm telling you, I swear to God, unlike Lady Gaga, who says, I pray to Satan, or Lucifer. She said, I pray to Lucifer on Jimmy Kimmel. And everybody's like, you dumb motherfuckers. Do you hear what she said? That's okay, but take note of what she said. Here's what you do. You need to pray to God and the protection in the name of Jesus. Amen. The only thing that can elevate you is that energy. You need to get it, because we're working against the opposite. So you need to raise your vibration to connect with Jesus and God, period. That's just how it is, because they are doing everything they can to trick us. They have a whole society on fentanyl. They have adult people overdosing on fentanyl. They have grown-ass women and men in their 50s and 60s dying of fentanyl. That's what they have. Why are you taking fentanyl? Why don't you just sniff anesthetic? I had a friend who did that, shot himself up with anesthetic. That's what's happening. Why don't you fucking do that? So this is what they're doing. So the reflection of the Lionsgate portal for manifestation opens us up dimensionally. But look at all of the telescopes around the world and understand if they're reflected back to that portal door, since we all know it's a Lionsgate portal door, and we know when the star system and the earth system join, okay? If we know that, And then they put a mirror right there. Think of feng shui and mirrors. That's exactly what's going on. So that's what I feel they're doing. They're moving, they're upping the ante right now to get into Agenda 2030, and they've got to do it while they have the opportunity to do it. Okay, so that's what they're doing. They're using the earthbound energy. You've got Mars in Uranus. You've got, I'm sorry, Mars in Taurus, conjuncting Uranus in Taurus, conjuncting the North Node in Taurus, combust, 18 degrees, all of them. Those are Earth, that's an earthbound sign with the planets that are, with the energy of the planetary positions that are moving the Earth right now. Taurus rules the Earth. They say it rules Venus, or Venus rules Taurus. I'm saying it backwards, like I have Tourette's backwards. In the name of Jesus, amen. So what happens is Taurus is said to rule the planet Venus with Libra, the lower vibration, the sensual, the chocolate, the cashmere, the sex, you know, masturbation, all that shit. Taurus run, right? Libra, higher tastes in art, artistic ability, you know, visually putting things together. Taurus also rules the earth, the earth, the earth. So the earth is being fucked with. So if they can keep us down in a dimension rather than moving upwards, elevating, they're going to use mirrors to reflect us back. So I'm trying to elevate myself through the energy of God and understand that that's what I'm doing. That is my protection. So that is what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to do. But I believe when everybody starts manifesting, they take the energy of all of those people. Just think of a Catholic church all around the world, especially in the Latino countries, all praying on Sunday at the same time, doing the rosary, doing the midnight black masses, all of them, Rome, Italy, all of that. That's conjuring up the energy. And they lie. So they're like narcissists. They lie. They're demonic. Like what they call narcissists is what's going on in the world. You want me to put a mask on because you're fucking with my head, then laughing at me, Gavin Newsom, while your company continues to make money selling wine, you piece of shit. And then my companies in my neighborhood, the restaurants, the coffee shops, the little stores have to go belly up because you're a stupid motherfucker who doesn't think you don't have to shut your business down because you're better than us. Is that right? And your aunt's a drunk weirdo, okay? So kidnap your aunt and put her somewhere. So it's so weird, okay? But that's what's going on. So that, just think of what they talk about narcissists online. I don't believe all the narcissists talk. I think there's very, very selfish people. I'm not sure that everybody is a sold out demon, because when you're talking about demon possession, you're talking about actually stepping out of the physical body and letting something in the physical body. So that's what you're talking about in comedy. I know, it totally pisses them off, right? When you laugh at them, though, some of them get mad. I don't appreciate being laughed at. Well, then don't say stupid shit. Don't say stupid shit, and I won't laugh at your stupid ass shit. Dumbass. Okay. But it's very... yeah, I don't know if there is narcissists or not, or just selfish people, but demonic possession is an absolutely truthful thing. So that the ability to okay, yeah, the ability to do literally the ability to step out of one's body and never step back in is being sold out. So when, understand, Satan, Lucifer, the beast system, the other guy, the opposite side of God, people who don't believe in God, vampires, step away from God, those people are dead, not your loved ones that have crossed out of this dimension. To be dead means to step away from the presence of God. That is when your soul no longer works. You are what's known as the undead, begging to die, but you already sold out for money. You sold out for fucking money. You sold out for fucking money. Money is your God. So good fucking luck to you. When you're looking at it though, true demonic possession, if people sell out, I don't care who it is, Beyonce, Jay-Z, P. Diddy, the Queen Elizabeth, Queen Lizard, doesn't matter. You are not in there anymore. So as soon as you do the quid pro quo, I'm going to offer you this. And keep in mind, the beast system includes everybody around the world. The dumb guy back east who thinks he wants to be a tough thug and he's like, yeah, I'll work for the mafia or whatever it is, right? Suddenly the mafia is gone. Suddenly it's MS-13 and the cartel and you know, it's not the traditional mafia, but they'll do anything to be connected to it. So they sell out doing that, and they're only like a little bit of the beast system. That's why the beast system is a system. Not everybody's going to be a Beyonce, a Jay-Z, Queen Lizard. They're not all going to be that. So yes, yeah, Lucifer. Well, they say Lucifer is a light being. Lucifer fell from the presence of God. Keep that in mind. So they say God of light. So when they're talking like that, Castle of a Thousand Lights, Bush Sr. and his blah, blah, blahing in Belgium or wherever the hell it is, you know, I mean, you are an atrocious pedo, buddy. Our country is run by Satanists and pedos. I hope everybody is aware of that. Like, if you can't see that, I can't talk to you, which you probably don't give a shit. But that's what that is. So I hope it's the last lifetime. They say we're not going to be reincarnating back anymore, and it's the Great Awakening. But if you look at Hunter Biden and his behavior, where do you think that came from? You think it's just an accident? You think it's an accident that anybody's child is a mental patient? No, there's abuse in the home. Now, what the level of abuse is different. Hunter Biden's abuse, Bobby sent me a picture, and I can't believe this picture isn't circulating. There he is with a bunch of practically out of toddlerhood young women. Their feet on him. They got little puppies around him. They're all wearing little wreaths, and he's getting massaged by them. He's a grown-ass mother effing man, and we still think that his father is capable of running this country. You're not capable if this is what you raised. And you raised that. And by the way, when your other son died of brain cancer, this mental patient went and dated your other son's wife. Incest? No one does that. I think I'll fuck my dead brother's wife. Who does that? Who does that? What kind of moral compass goes on in that family? Now, it might not be him. It could be someone he married. But, you know, Hunter's mother ended up dead, didn't she? In a car accident along with his sister. Because we got to sacrifice the girls. Because no one gives a shit about the women. The women are two fucking flowers in the attic. Exactly. Too powerful. Flowers in the Attic's a great book, isn't it? It's ahead of its time beyond. We just thought it was a crazy book. But it's ahead of its time. Big time. Oh, of course Hunter was turned out. He was. Hunter is a demon. All right? He's not even in his body. Whatever. And it's a shame. He's a good looking man and he seemed intelligent. But he's my age. That guy, oh my God. Like, no. I don't know. No. And so it's very, very, very problematic. Like, you can Google what Hunter Biden's done. You can see him smoking crack with young underage women, Asians usually, around him. So you can see that. Why are we seeing that? Like, that's fucking normal. Again, Rob Ford, Doug Ford. I think it's Doug Ford that died. It might be Rob Ford, whichever one. And I quote, our Canadian, what was he? Ruler of Ontario, Canada, whatever. I think it was Doug Ford, the one that died. Anyway, this man is in his 40s. This fat fuck is always being filmed. He's dead now. And they gave his brother the spot. Like, what? They gave his brother the spot. So the first brother, which tells you it's Illuminati, it should tell you that. This dude, is Rob the one that's dead or Doug? You got to, which one? Now I got to look at it. Rob died. Okay, thank you. Rob Ford, okay, first of all, he's a fat fuck, and this fat fuck is always outside a fast food restaurant smoking the crack pipe. This should let you all know that crack does not keep you thin. He's a prime example. So he'd be lighting up there with some tranny prostitute in the alleyway. And I quote, during one of the elections, he stood up there and said, I like to eat kitty cat, while his wife was standing behind him talking about prostitutes. And we voted his brother in, not me. But do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? Why is these people in control of anything? Who are you? Who are you? Why are we doing that? Why are we allowing them to control us? Why doesn't someone stand up and say, under whose authority? Well, you voted for them. No, not true. It's a selection. Of course, Ivana was taken out. Did you know her much younger boyfriend was taken out a year ago and then she was taken out? Who votes for these people? That guy in the office? And to all of the people that made fun of Trump's wife and her clothing, let me just say, the woman dressed immaculately, okay? Immaculately. A little bit stiff, but immaculately. Melania, Melina, whatever her name is, dressed immaculately. On point. All of the bitches in this world would want to have clothing like that and dress like that if they had someone doing it. But we all look at Jill Biden and go, what the hell did you steal Madonna's 1983 wardrobe from? So understand how that works. She dressed immaculately. You don't have to like her, but they made fun of her. Have they seen Jill Biden? Have they seen Biden's wife? Take a look at Biden's wife and take a look at Melania, take a look at their clothing, and then never comment on the obvious when somebody is dressed. You don't have to like them. You can say they are a fucked up bitch, but do not lie about how she dresses because that's obnoxious. You're obnoxious when you do that. All over the media, oh, we don't want to dress her. She's so tacky. But you want to dress Jill Biden like she walked out of Madonna's video in 1983 or 6? Is that what you want to do? Yes, she's part of the circus. She's dressed like a clown. I don't care if that's her style. And then they said Obama's wife was a style icon. I'm sorry, no. I would stab myself if I had to dress like that. The only person I'm dressing like is Melania, or whatever, Melina. I can't say her name on Millennium. Trump's wife. That's who I'm dressing like. She's perfectly dressed. Obama's wife wasn't. Obama's wife was not perfectly dressed. She kind of was upscale of Jill Biden, though. She looked like she came out of Target. Target has some good clothes, but she looked like she came out of Target. Biden's wife literally looks like she fell out of a thrift store. So for the media to go after Trump's wife should show you that they lie. I want you to start using your eyes when you see stuff. Start using your eyes, and I know, I can't say her name, whatever her name is. So it's very bizarre, because you can see, who doesn't want to be statuesque and wear 6-inch heels across to get in a helicopter and command attention while people are mocking her for the way she looks, as if these fuckers in the Midwest look like that, or anywhere look like her. So that pissed me off because that just shows you what the media does. If they can do it with the obvious, you've got eyes, look at the woman. You do not have to like her politics or her bed partner, which he probably wears a diaper too, in truth. But anyway, you don't have to like that, but you cannot dispute the fact that she was dressed immaculately, right? Immaculate. So then look at Obama's wife. And Jacqueline Kennedy, I'm sorry, style icon there, she was wearing curtains. She was wearing pillbox hats. She was doing the queen thing with curtains, and it was yucky, okay? So Jacqueline Kennedy, no style icon there. Oh, Jill is a professor. Yeah, so I can't. I'm not. No. Sure she is. A professor of what? Cuckoo? Yeah, okay. Millennia. Okay, I'm trying to say it. I'm trying to say it. You know who I mean. Whatever. I don't care if they're transgendered. She's dressed. I'm talking strictly about the clothing. Trump does have woman's hips, and she is tall and statuesque. I'm talking about the outfits and the way they're put together. Would you rather have her dressed like the queen, a.k.a. Jacqueline Kennedy, with those stupid-ass hats of the 60s and the purse? No. What is that? You're not style icons. Jill, not a style icon. Michelle, not a style icon. So no one cares how to pronounce her name. Michelle's hilarious. So, I mean, she was the world's, but yeah, okay, sure she is. She's a professor, like I'm a runway supermodel at 6'1", okay? Anyway, Trump, yes, Trump has a weird face and a weird ass. Like, I try to keep my ass under control, but Trump has Gates hips. He kind of has And he eats McDonald's. Like, I'm sorry. That's where I draw the line, buddy. If I come to your house and we're eating McDonald's, I'm drawing the line. I don't give a fuck who you are. Yeah, she's a total fashionista. She's dressed immaculately to perfection. Yes, I love my leggings but you know, I mean, I'd show up in the White House wearing this probably. However, when they outfits were cute, I can't go with Jacqueline Kennedy. She just had those really weird doe eyes at the side of her head, like she was an experiment during, you know, Chernenko, and the radiation got there. Anyway, yeah, and Hillary, I'm sorry, Pantsuit Nation, I draw the fucking line at Pantsuit Nation. Somebody kept saying, join Pantsuit Nation. I'm like, are you mentally ill? Why would I dress like that in a Pantsuit Nation? No. Take your Pantsuit Nation and shove it up your pantsuit. No, absolutely not. Yes, Bill, I know Bill Clinton loved McDonald's. He loved cocaine, McDonald's, and wearing shorty shorts from the 70s through the drive-through. Remember when he ran through the McDonald's drive-through jogging? I mean, Chernobyl. There you go. Chernobyl. Thank you. I make up shit now. But anyway, because she was a model. I don't care what it is. Hire people to dress you. Oh, they're all weird. Exactly. They're all weird. So with this portal opening up, the way to protect yourself is to ask, okay, listen, the way to protect yourself, because if you're going to manifest, I know, cankles and pantsuits, and all these fucking women I knew, they were like, Pantsuit Nation, you're dumb. You think your husband wants to see you dressed like Hillary Clinton? You're not getting laid. You're not getting laid if you show up like that. Even Uma, her buddy, does not dress like Pantsuit Nation. Uma's wearing skirts and heels. Why is Hillary wearing pantsuits all the time? So, yeah. No, TV does not do anyone justice because it adds weight and you know, you look weird. That's what they did with Chris Christie in the beginning of the election with Trump. They put okay, I know this because when I do a lot of shows, they try to shove me on the end where the camera's right there so you can see the widest part of my body. Oh, hell no. No. You put some skinny bitch there and I'm going over here. They put Chris Christie on the end. So everybody watching the panning camera got to see Chris Christie on the end from the widest point of his little fat troll body. And that is why he didn't get voted, because everybody's like, oh God, he's really heavy. And they did that on purpose. If his handlers were smart before he went on camera, they would have placed him somewhere where you couldn't actually see his girth from the side, which actually makes you look 20 pounds wider than you already are. So it's that. Yeah. Y'all can love jumpsuits, but no need for heels and pantsuits. Yeah, I don't understand pantsuit. I mean, if you're going to wear a slinky pantsuit that shows you off, but Hillary couldn't do that. So it was pantsuits. Like, my point is, if you want to manifest during the Lionsgate portal, during the conjunction of Mars, Uranus, and the North Node, which I believe is going to be a financial takedown. It's the beginning of something financial. So we're going to see the trajectory of the banking market, business market, money, you know, what's his name? The one guy that decides if money's up or down. We're going to see it take a crash down because they want to tank out those that are holding on to stuff, and that's what's going to happen. So when I see that, I see it all as a world type of thing that's leading up to what's going to happen. So they're trying to take us down. They're definitely trying to take us down. Catsuit, jumpsuit, and black heels. Yes, something cute. Not a pantsuit in its traditional sense. No. Why would you ever feel sorry for Hillary? I know, because I don't even know what to say. Anyway, here's what you need to do. I believe, this is just me. Don't do it if you don't fucking want to. But what they're doing with trying to reflect the energy back and push us backwards energetically into a lower vibrational dimension in order to control us, I'm going to manifest through God. So I'm going to ask God for the things that I want in the name of Jesus, amen. That's how I'm doing it. I'm going to circumvent this and circumvent that and go where I got to go. That's what I'm going to do. That's personally what I'm going to do. If it's not meant for me, I'm not going to try to manifest it. So I'm going to ask God to do with as he wills for me on the planet right now. That is what I'm going to do. Why would you be depressed? That's a choice, unless you're doing a shit ton of cocaine. That's a choice. So why would you be depressed? Don't be depressed. Don't be depressed. Do not be depressed. Stand up and choose to be. Happiness is a choice. Happiness is a definite choice. My son's dead. I'm just telling you. You all know this. 2 years on Friday. Anyway, my child's dead. I'm not happy. Quote. I choose to be happy. I choose to get up, not medicate myself, and do things that make me smile for a little teeny second. Am I truly deep down happy? No, my son is dead. So no. But I choose to be happy. That's why I continue to do this. I don't stay in bed. I don't do that. I get up and I do shit in order to do stuff. That's what I choose to do. So, oh my God, Jacqueline Kennedy was not beautiful. No, those eyes out here like that. What the hell? Okay, stop with the eyes. Stop with the eyes. Hell no. She was like made in a lab or something. Those eyes aren't right. Those eyes aren't right. No offense. I mean, I'm just saying. In Jesus' name, amen. I can't, I mean, people go, oh, you know, you'll be happy. I'm not fucking happy. I'm choosing. So I choose to smile. I choose to laugh. I choose to be around people that I love. I choose to enjoy things. No one's ever going to get me, ever going to get me to argue with them again or fuck with them again. It's never going to happen because I choose what I do now. I'm not that stupid 20-year-old. So it's that I'm not doing that. I thought Jacqueline Kennedy was not tadpole eyes. Yeah, she had these eyes that were out the side of her head. Like literally they started here and here. It's like this. I'm not saying she was like a 6 out of 10. I mean, since we're all judgy in this society and we're all like, oh, that woman's beautiful, that one's, you cannot look at Jacqueline Kennedy and think she was naturally blessed. She was fine for who she was, but her husband wasn't anybody either, and he was gay. Allegedly. Allegedly. So there you go. All right. I must go because I'm now starving. Starving. I got to feed the Mew. Got to feed myself. So there you go. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, see, I'm happy to come on. Don't look down, look straight ahead. Who am I looking down at? Oh, look straight ahead. No, I can look down if I want. I can do what I want. I'm in my house. Anyway, yeah, beauty comes from within. Beauty comes, my daughter. Oh, so you're in the same thing, Jamie. You're in the same thing I'm in. Keith was July of 2020, 2 years ago. And it's horrific. And I'm waiting for the lawyer. We've got 1 day to file the case. And I'm waiting for him to call me. And he's AWOL on me right now. Hoping he comes through with it. You're not, once they take the cash out of the system, you're going to lose your cash. Rob was gay. Well, that's clear. Maybe that's what all that cracking, tranny pussy talk was about with that dude. It's like, dude, no one cares. Like, we don't care what you do. You're not special because you do that. Like, these men are fucked up. Here's Rob Ford. I like to do this. His dumbass wife, poor woman, being abused, standing behind this guy as he literally says stupid shit. What is that? Okay. And Keith's name came up. Thank you. Yeah. You guys I know. I can't. Why? I'm going to say it again. Why would an intelligent adult listen to anyone in government? They've been playing us like a woman who marries a man that works out of town as a trucker and has 2 other families in 2 other states, and she thinks she is his only one, and he's got literally 3 full families. That's what we've been playing. We've been playing a game of shells with these people. So they're full of shit. They deserve no respect whatsoever. Nancy Pelosi is an alcoholic. She's in her 80s. Why are we listening to her? Why do we have these life-term politicians? Why don't they have 2 or 3 years? Why am I looking at Nancy Pelosi And she can hardly, her dentures are falling out and she's just drunk. She's just drunk. Like, if you can't see that, I'm sorry. She's just drunk. So why are we listening to her? And her nephew is mental. He left it. If you can't understand that that guy went out for dinner not wearing a mask while he told you and your family to stay indoors, never did it, by the way, told you and your family to stay indoors, told you to shut down your business, and this piece of shit, say it with me, Gavin Newsom is a piece of shit. That guy left his business open so he could make millions off of your back while you're at home and you don't even leave your house to see your granny in the hospital or whatever because of that. And you listen to him. People should go to him while he's speaking, but he won't go out in public. Where is he? She's not tacky. No, she's not tacky. Why are we listening to them? Why are we listening to them? Who is listening to Biden? Why are you listening to him? Do you think he's really running this country? I don't understand. And I'm uneducated, okay? I am uneducated. I do not have a high school education. I have no college. I am uneducated by the terms of this community. How come I can see it? How come I can see it? How come it's Captain Obvious that I can see it and I have no formal education? I don't get it. And I have educated friends who run huge businesses, make a shit ton of money, and they still will tell me how they're going to vote for Gavin Newsom. And they brag about it like he's so cute. Are you mental? You're not fucking him. Don't worry about it. He's probably fucking his guy neighbor. Don't worry about it. Listen to what he says. Look at how he leaves his business open. I just can't. Gavin Newsom. I can't. Next thing, that guy's going to run for president. If anybody votes for him, you need to just get off this channel. That's the first time I'm saying that. If you vote for Gavin Newsom for president, which he's going to do, oh my God. No. He told you to shut down your business. You take a financial hit when this country is working on finances. He told you not to work. He fined you and punished you, took away your license, locked some bar owners out in Burbank, turned the water off, turned the electricity off, told you to rat like a fink on your neighbors. And not for pedophilia, mind you, which is all over the internet and happening all over the place. And apparently 2 children have monkeypox, but it's only sexually transmitted through the gay community. No one's stopping that, but he wants to stop you from running your hair salon. He had a hard-on for hairdressers and manicurists. Ridiculous. Don't listen to him. Don't. They all were. Yeah, I met Tony Curtis at the end of his life. That was fucking hilarious. Gay as a blade. Gay. And if he's not gay, I'm going to argue the death to you. Gay as a blade. Yeah, no, it's terrible. So everybody has to stand up. You have to stand up. You have to tell your manager at Ralph's, fucking stop this shit. Take that shit off or you're going to lose money. Everybody is so cowardly. I'm sure monkeypox is an STD. Tell me why children are getting it now. Why do children have it? Go look at Anomalies TikTok. He puts that woman up. I don't know what her name is. Waschensky, whatever, CDC woman. She talks about the children cases of monkeypox. If it's sexually transmitted, how are these children getting monkeypox? Oh, let me draw a conclusion from my uneducated mind. An adult is fucking them, which is pedophilia, which is child sexual abuse. So are you arresting the parents or whoever? No, we're not going to do that. No, we're not going to do that. You know what we're going to do? We're going to put more porn on the internet and take down people who do non-porn YouTube and non-porn. Just look up Anomaly. His name is Anomaly, Dream Rare Anomaly. I don't know what it is on TikTok, but look it up. So, it's so plain as day. This bitch ain't saying it. She's just talking about, how we have to keep ourselves safe. I don't have to keep myself safe. I don't have to keep myself safe. Your definition of safe and mine are different. No, I can't deal with this anymore. You met him too. What did you think? He was with a transvestite taller than him. I know. Gay as a blade. Do you understand? They push Tony Curtis down your throat with his whatever, the screaming woman in the movie, Jamie Lee Curtis's mom, and they sat there and told you that those two were married, as in they loved each other. I don't think so. He had a bunch of kids, though. He had a bunch of kids. So, Janet Leigh, thank you. And then Jamie Lee Curtis was the first hermaphrodite. I heard that as a kid. I really did hear that as a kid in Toronto. So, no, she was a hermaphrodite. Apparently, she was born with both. No, but Rock Hudson was married for a second and didn't have kids. Tony Curtis propagated, I think he just liked to pretend. So he used women as a beard and he popped out kids to be pretend. When I met him, he was gay. Gay. Never straight. Okay? Like he'd been wearing... Anyway, they told us how he was the perfect guy. And, oh, he's so dreamy. No, you're trying to bullshit us. And now Jamie Lee has an adopted daughter who what? Is transgendered. Oh my God. Are you? How odd. Her, Charlize Theron, adopted 2 babies and they're both transgender. Warren Beatty, his daughter now is a boy. Cher got the one that dresses, which is more like a drag queen, so I don't know what that comes under. The boy. And her daughter is a man, according to them. So you see, quick pro quo. We're going to give you the greenback. You're going to do this. We're going to come for you. Sonny's going to hit a tree while skiing and kill himself. That's what we're going to do. It's a greenback all the way, baby. Yeah. I don't know how the divorce is going. We don't know. We don't know. Are Ben Affleck's kids like this? I don't know. I hope they're not. But it's, it's quick pro quo. You want to be a celebrity? They're not going to let you have that money. They're never going to let you have it. They're going to use the children. John of God, Bill Clinton. I can't. I just can't. Naomi Campbell, Oprah, all of them over there. He was running a baby farm. What do you need to know to understand this? Why is the news media not putting that all over the place? Why is YouTube not stopping all that shit? But they want to shut me down for speaking the truth about it, and every other single person, Jamie Deluxe, all of them, and take them off the air for speaking, David Icke, who are speaking the truth. But they will leave up the child porn. They will leave it up. It will be up all over the internet. And they can't stop it because they're too stupid sucking their thumbs. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It is the biggest crock of shit. It is the biggest crock of shit. And by the way, now I'm on a rant again because it's going to be a new moon and this is the balsamic phase right now, so I'm letting it all out. Sandra Bullock has a butt phase. All right, sorry, I apologize. I've got to stop. Okay, so Instagram will not take down the fraudulent people that are frauding my account. I've written them since Christmas. They took most of them down, but they leave this one up. And I cannot grow my Instagram channel. They will not let it grow. It's stagnant. It's stagnant. I hate them. So they tell you, whatever. Anyway, they won't let it grow. Sorry, my ear's killing me again. So yeah, Rock Hudson was gay, but he just married his secretary. And they tell you, well, nobody would ever watch his movies. They've only been watching gay people. So don't tell me they wouldn't ever watch the movies. Everybody in Hollywood is practically. You think Tom Cruise is really a man? I mean, he may have been born that way at 5'4", but it's quick pro quo, pay for play with his marriages. I mean, come on. Okay. Does Rock Hudson have a daughter? Oh my God, I didn't even know that. I got to research that one. I bet she's beautiful if he has a daughter. Oh, Jennifer Lopez's daughter. Yes, well, J-Lo, I know exactly when J-Lo did the buyout. And by the way, John told me that back then. And I would have never believed it was a deal for the soul at the time. When P. Diddy murdered that person in the club and J-Lo said, no, it wasn't P. Diddy, that's when she became famous. So she shut her mouth because she was dating P. Diddy, right? So, Rock Hudson was beautiful. When she was dating P. Diddy, that's when she made her deal. Did I know Scott? No, I don't. Brad Pitt's daughter. Oh, yeah. They're all. They all take it. So just know that that many celebrities cannot have that many transgendered kids. Dwayne Wade, isn't it? Him too. They cannot have that many transgendered kids. It's impossible in that community because it's a rarity, contrary to what the media would have you believe. Contrary. Don Lemon. Don Lemon. And what the hell is up? What is up with Nick Cannon talking about women's vaginas and how they need to hygiene? Nick Cannon, buddy boy, maybe you should stop fucking women and knocking them up. 8 different women, 7 different women, whatever it is. Maybe 2 are with Mariah. And maybe it's your dick that causes the infection in them, not the other way around. I'm just saying. What is the problem? Oh, no, but he's talking about women's vaginas not being hygienic. Dude, you're a whore. You're the definition of a whore. You don't clean your thing. You're probably going up this way and that way and then shoving it up that way without wiping it down. You know, bareback, asshole. Oh, buddy boy, yeah. Ben Affleck is huge. I don't need to know that. That's what it, no, there's a thing online with Nick Cannon and he's fucking talking like what? What are you talking about? Why are you talking about that? Who are you as a dude to say? What kind of women are you with? You're the one that's causing the problem. You have the stinky problem. It comes out of your body and your soul, and it's vile. And the drugs you do, if you do allegedly, that's all coming out. Doesn't he have something? Yeah, he does have kidney disease, so he's pushing that into everybody he's sleeping with too. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. But why is he saying it? Aw, thank you. Mental conditions are your own thoughts, your own mind. Okay. It's a mental condition of your own mind, your own thoughts. Okay. Thank you for that. And yes, how you think. Absolutely. Well, yeah, if you're going to believe in the masks, you've got a mental condition. That's for sure. I talked about the portals already. I did. Nick sounds childish. No, he sounds like he's a misogynist who's a narcissist who hates his mother, because all men who hate their mothers because their mothers were strong or didn't give them what they wanted or made them accountable, those men grow up, they hang out in strip clubs, they marry sex workers or sexy women just to show that they got something on their arm, and they make nasty ass shit comments to women. They call women all kinds of names on purpose because they don't like mommy. So they're punishing you because they didn't like their mommy. Okay? Nick Cannon. What a person. I don't even know what to say. No, I'm sorry. I'm not going to respect any. Stop. There's only 2 genders. Don't come on here and talk about other genders. Respect all genders. Male and female. I don't care who you fuck. That's your business. But there are not that many. Whoever that is, come to my face and say that, because there aren't. Suddenly, every single celebrity has a transgendered kid. Please. The regular population doesn't have that. Only the ones that are sellouts. Got it? And there's 2 genders. Female, boobies and uterus, no matter how big the boobies are in the uterus, the ability to procreate. And dudes with dicks and sperm. That's it. Male, female. Unless, of course, you're cross-pollinating with a pig. In which case, I haven't seen that happen yet, except on Seinfeld, the pig man. That's it. I'm sorry. No, you can choose whatever you want, but you're not changing your gender. Just because you cut your boobs off, if you have a uterus, you're female. That's what we've labeled it. I'm really sorry, but it's true. If you have a dick, you're a dude. You can cut it off all you want. You were still born with the hormonal makeup of a man. Period. Period. They haven't come up with anything else yet. They cannot prove the other genders. Those are people making up shit. I identify as a they, him, they, he, she person, and I identify as a ficus tree. What is your point? There's male gender and female. Yay for the male, yay for the female. You're not making babies without those 2. The gender fluid, gender, whatever, binary, non-binary, just means they don't want to address their gender. So don't. But you were born something. They put something on your birth certificate, male or female, Because if you think that that swimmer in Pennsylvania calling himself a chick is not cheating with his male hormones, you're out of your mind. He is cheating, and the women should boycott him because he's winning, because he has male hormones in his body, because he's a dude by birth, making him physically stronger, bigger, and more powerful. I don't care how much estrogen he wants to eat. Yeah, sorry. And I don't care if you're gay, lesbian, wear a skirt, a tutu, a tiara, call yourself a they, them. I'm still going to address you by your first name because I'm going to do what I want to do. You can address me however you want. I don't care if you say miss, whatever, this and that. My name's Sloan. So if you're in my personal circle, you're going to call me Sloan. That's what you're going to call me. I don't need a pronoun. You're in my personal circle. If I go into court, I guarantee you they're going to be Miss Bella, okay? That's who's going to be in court. I've yet to see your gender nonsense in court, and I'm in court a lot, so I don't see your gender bullshit in there. Male and female, Mr. Bella, Mrs. Bella. Do you think when we go into court for the divorce, the judge is going to go, hey, hey, they, she, he, you, and you potted plant identified. Do you agree to, no. The marriage license is Mr. and Mrs. or Mr. and Mr. or Mrs. and Mrs. It doesn't say person wearing a tiara who identifies as a whatever, insert thing. I can't stand it. Like, stop. Don't be nonsense. And they are trying to get rid of women. So women should stand up for other women. I'm a woman. I can procreate. Because you're a man who cuts your dick off, puts in some implants, and injects yourself and calls yourself a chick does not mean you can procreate from natural body. They want to get rid of God's creation and create their own in a test tube. So go ahead and do that. But don't tell me how to think. No. Oh, it's all part of the agenda. It's obvious. Go to court, stand in front of a judge, and see what your ticket says. Your driver's license says male or female. It doesn't say, I prefer to be called a fucking racehorse, okay? It doesn't say that. So it doesn't say that. It does not say that. You can fuck who you want, except for children and animals. You can do that. I mean, you can be whatever. You can call yourself whatever you want. I can call myself Trixie the Poodle, whatever. And if you're my friend and I want to be called that, then you're going to call me that. But don't think the judge is going to call me that, because you're crazy if you think that. Good luck. Just go into court on a criminal trial and tell the judge you're Trixie the Poodle. Go do that, please. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I'm serious. Your Honor, I'm not a miss or a mister. I'm a poodle. That's not going to go over well. You're going to get contempt of court. That's what's going to happen. It's ridiculous. Stop with the political correctness. Oh, does DMV? Okay, non-binary. Okay. Well, do you ever notice at DMV they have white, black? Why are they even putting us into categories of white, black, and whatever? Not non-binary. You know what? Here's the thing. How does that work in a bathroom when you have a 10-year-old daughter and a guy with a big dick who doesn't identify as a man or a woman goes into the woman's bathroom? How does that work? How does that work for you with 10-year-olds? How does that work? Yeah, you're not going to like it. I never let my boys in the boys' bathroom without taking them into the woman's bathroom and keeping an eye on them. Because I didn't even trust men in the men's bathroom around my children, okay? In random public places. So, yeah, she doesn't, I don't care what she thinks. She can think what she wants. But I'm asking you, what do you think when your 5-year-old baby girl goes into a bathroom and there's a guy who identifies as non-binary, I can never say that, binary. He identifies as that, meaning no, so he can use both bathrooms, front and back, and your little 5-year-old's in there. You just let her go in there at the restaurant because she felt like a big girl and she's wearing her party dress and she's in there. Are you comfortable with that? Because I'm not comfortable with that. I would never let Lila do that. And she's 11. I would watch her. No. Why do you think us women follow our children into the bathrooms, male or female? Because men are the ones that assault them. Sorry, traditionally. More so than women, okay? So if there's men in a child's bathroom, oh, no. My boys went in the girls and I put them in the stall and I stood out there and I waited for them to pee and then I walked them out because the women as a whole aren't going to be doing that to my boys. So, sorry, true story. No, it's, I mean, come on. I'm asking, honestly, people with little kids, I'm really fucking asking you that. So if I don't have a right to my opinion and you want to shove all your shit down my throat, I'm going to shove my shit down your throat. And you are on my channel. Please start your own channel and do what you want. I have no problem. I have tons of gay friends. I have tons of people I know that are drag queens, transgender, whatever. I have transgendered friends. I had 2 transgendered friends growing up, actually, weirdly, oddly, in Toronto. One as a teenager and one as a little girl. She was probably really just a lesbian, but she liked to dress as a man. But she was still born with a uterus and got her period. So that makes her a woman, right? Or no? Anyway, they were my friends. I have no problem with it. But don't tell me that there's more than 2 genders, because they've yet to prove that. You can call yourself whatever you want. Yeah. I'm not going to use, I would never use I won't use a unisex bathroom. I don't want to go to the bathroom with men. You think, well, I don't get my period now, but do you think if a woman's getting her period and has diarrhea and she's bleeding down her leg, she wants a guy next to her? No. No. I don't use them. I don't want a guy sitting on the toilet seat. I don't want to know what a guy did in there. I didn't even let my boys use my bathroom. Keith would sneak in and use my bathroom, and I could smell his cologne. I'm like, did you just use my bathroom? I don't like men in my bathroom. Sorry. Don't like it. Always protect your children. Yeah, the men's room door, purposely. Yeah, you have to, totally. You can't trust men in bathrooms, because in I mean, you know, we have a society, patriarchal society, where child porn is all over the internet and your kids have access to it. And your kids think that it's a good thing to have anal sex instead of getting their girlfriends pregnant because they let that shit online, which is really about corrupting the chakra system and putting spores into the back of your body. But hey, who am I? I'm just a non-binary poodle. So there's that. And that is how I identify. Non-binary poodle named Trixie. Okay. That's who I am. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Bye, you guys. I will check everything out. I got to go. I'm starving. I'm now losing my mind. Bye, you guys. Peace out. I love everybody on planet Earth. Except for pedophiles. I do not love them. Okay, bye. Bye, guys.